Hey, welcome back to Subnautica. Today we're gonna try and explore some new areas, and it has occurred to me that the ever-presence of a compass at all times could have made finding the entrance to the fossil zone a lot easier. So instead we're gonna have to try and triangulate between the quarantine island and home. So that's fun. So we're about 1,000 meters off from the island, but also 1,300 meters off from home, so somewhere along this way, I think. Probably would have been easier to just pay attention to where the compass was pointed at the time. It was also deeper, considering it was another blood zone. Which, I mean, those are pretty obvious, I should hope. Why is that ship chunk just floating? Oh, it's not. Okay. Yeah, this game does not have the best pop-in. Here we go. This looks like it. Okay. That wasn't too bad, and once we mark the entrance to the cave, it'll be easier to find our way here. No leviathans along the way too, which is always a plus. Although I get the feeling this is not the last we've heard of leviathans. I mean, who knows how many more species there are in the game. I can't imagine they're just gonna reuse the ghost leviathans for everything. They've already reused them, technically speaking. And I guess they make sense because, like, the boundaries of the crater are like the boundaries of life for some reason. Right? It's just empty past there for no good reason. So it makes sense for the ghosty boys to be there, and then it also makes sense for them to be in this sort of, like, death-themed zone, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not worried about you. Yeah, you're not concerning. Okay, I am worried about getting stuck, though. That would be bad. I don't think we're exactly far enough into the biome yet. It's probably further along. Don't want to turn the light on, though, because I don't want to attract even more attention to us. I think this is it. I'm gonna wait for them to de-aggro, and then I'll go out on foot and drop the beacon. Can I rename the beacon from inside? I would like to do that very much. No. Okay. Gotta be a brave boy. No, don't pick it up. Don't board the Cyclops. Edit the name. Great. Perfect. The beacon is lit. Gondor calls for aid. I mean, I don't even know if this is the right cave for that. I don't really remember what that cave looked like. I was just more interested in getting out. For all we know, this is a dead end. Oh, no. There's stuff. This looks right, actually. It's a lot darker than it used to be, though. What's up with that? I do not see any unfriendliness, though, which is good. For those of you who don't know, that's what a group of Leviathan-class predators is called. We've taken a bit of damage, but for some reason, like, taking a bit of damage doesn't really do anything. It heals a bit. This is like Halo in that we have shield and health. But nothing in the wiki, I say the wiki, in the in-game encyclopedia states, you know, that we have overshield or regenerating health or anything. Hello, you. I didn't see any of those last time I was down here. Are we sure this is the right place? I guess we'll find out soon enough. This looks like a way down. Yep. Here we go. Another brine fall. We have the decoys now. I'm trying to avoid using those unless I have to. This area is relatively friendly from what I remember. There's no big boys, just these guys. So maybe we should try and scan one of these. Hey! Hello! How did I miss this alien technology just here? God, those things are actually really big. I don't like those noises. Okay. Let's make sure we have everything we need. We do not. We do not have the scanner on it. I thought I was missing something. I'll replace that with the scanner for now. So we got doop. Okay, good. Where are you? There you. Okay. River Prowler. Thank you for your cooperation. Let's get back in the ship. Yep. Don't like that noise.
Welcome aboard.
Okay. Well, they're not big enough to threaten the sub, or they'd show up on the little radar. So what are these things? Fauna, carnivores, makes sense. River Prowler, a fast, agile predator discovered at great depths. Powerful jaws used for both savaging prey and warding off larger predators. Makes sense. Its eel-like torso is highly vulnerable, consisting predominantly of spinal column and cartilage. Shows significant overlap with other eel-like predators. Aggressively keep its jaws facing at its opponent, but smaller, faster life forms may have the advantage. Assessment avoid. What is this advanced theories? Oh yeah, specimens with symptoms of infection. Organisms displaying signs of bacterial infection. Bright green blisters are forming networks around the infection sites. Pathology suggests a waterborne bacterium capable of penetrating the body through the skin and respiratory system. Underlying indications of genetic mutation and aggressive behavior. Bacterium itself is unlike any so far recorded in human exploration. This is starting to sound like a bioengineered virus that got out of control, right? Like, these are underwater zombies, basically. Do we want to just follow this construction? Or is this just going to lead us to the place we'd already been? I can't tell if we've been here. No. This is new. This is super new. Okay. This is good. This is super good.
This alien structure appears to have
what a shame.
to the sea floor.
What an absolute shame. I don't see any large predators. Well, large is a very... Oh, hello. Large is a relative term. Everything on this planet is a large predator. More or less. Wait, do we see an entrance to this thing? I was gonna call it a sub. I guess we're the sub. Does that make this the Dom? Hey! If I fits, I sits. Alright, I think this is as far as we're getting with this.
Detecting an alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms.
Oh, that's just the planet-wide broadcast, right? Because the whole planet is basically that. This can't be anything specific to this area, because there can't be anything worse than what we've already seen, right? That's how this works. Also, we're underwater, which means we have a limited time to be in here. Which is good, I guess, because that means we're not going to be...
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it
You
clearly
son of a...
failed.
Okay, we don't have a purple tablet. No, I didn't think to bring any tablets with me. Like a fool. Okay, Yep. This has been breached. The SCP has breached containment. I don't know any SCPs off the top of my head. Like, I know, like, 137. I meant, like, an aquatic one. Like, I know there's the weird iceberg with the witch lady in it. It's a weird one. That's a fun one. I don't exactly remember what that one was. I mean, it's kind of hard to remember SCPs when they're just, like, a string of 2 to 4 numbers, right? A green tablet. Okay. Oh, no, this is data. Okay. I'll take data.
Integrating new PDA data.
How are we doing for water? I mean, air. We're doing good for air. Can we go in? We can. Scan these skeletal remains. Like how I just take for granted that this thing is definitely dead. I mean, how spooked would you guys be just watching this if that thing moved? Much less me playing the game. I'm gonna head back, because I need air. I don't like those noises. It suggests that there is something in here that's not dead. This would be a really good time to use that, that thing for when you get lost in caves. You should maybe think about that. Alright. What have we got? Ray species on 4546b. Different species of ray indigenous to the planet, each adapted to different environments. Specimens are 99.99% genetically identical to those encountered on the planet today, suggesting that rays in particular have undergone little evolutionary mutation in the past millennium. I mean, that makes sense. It's the same with sharks on Earth. Ghost rays, jelly rays, crimson rays, and rabbit rays likely all share a common evolutionary ancestor. I don't know what a crimson ray is. That's new. That suggests a lava zone. Which, I don't know why that surprises me, since we've seen a lot of volcanic activity already, but we are underwater. Lava worlds was not, like, on my to-do list. The alpha ray would have evolved deep in the ocean trenches, quickly growing in line with available food supplies. It would have mostly resembled ghost ray in size and appearance, with translucent skin for camouflage and forward-mounted eyes for hunting. Fast and fearsome stalker of small creatures in the dark, while some rays have stayed within the limits of the cave systems where they first evolved. Others are relatively more recent adaptations to new environments, likely the results of overpopulation. All the rays on 4546b have given up predation in favor of herbivorous scavenging and use poisonous flesh to protect themselves. Okay. This large egg is held in a hermetically sealed environment and has been chemically sterilized. Without the means at a facility to house a fully grown sea dragon specimen, it is possible the aliens sought to study inside the egg laying and incubation process. To what end is unclear. So first of all, there are sea dragons. Second of all, the game assumes we've met one at this point, which concerns me. Especially when it says it's really big. Okay. Damage report. Leviathan detected at facility perimeter closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable. I just had a really terrible thought. Like, okay, something attacked this, right? What if it was the sea dragon to get the egg? And us reading the thing is gonna, like, trigger it to spawn and attack us? And that's why we haven't seen a sea dragon before. I don't like those noises. Leviathan detected at facility perimeter closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impacted with massive force. Buckling, facility sinking, collision with seafloor, breaches detected in containment unit 7, Leviathan eggs. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed, 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to off-site sanctuary. So they're staff. These aliens are people. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. Warning, infected individuals may not leave the planet. Okay, so this is why there's a quarantine. And deceased. Remains of research specimen. Skeletal remains of a vast predator housed within an artificial habitat. The environment constructed to house the specimen suggests it was kept alive in a container for research purposes for months or even years. Organic matter indicates the habitat once supported extensive plant life, although it has since decayed. When the facility collapsed, the specimen was either left to die or killed on the spot. I think the latter, from what they said. While shares some skeletal traits with the biter and sand shark, including its distinctive double eye sockets, this fossilized specimen is significantly larger and features unusual forearms rarely seen in aquatic species. Yeah. Species have likely gone extinct in the past 1,000 years, and its evolutionary relatives have evolved almost beyond recognition. I mean, doesn't it take more than a couple thousand years for stuff to evolve? Like Jesus was a couple thousand years ago, and he's not too dissimilar from us. We didn't evolve much past Jerusalem. Ribcage samples. A display case containing an array of ribcage is harvested from the indigenous life forms. There is a particular focus in this instance on vertebrate skeletal structures. While some of these skeletons match organisms encountered on the planet so far, most cannot be matched with confidence, suggesting either that there are specimens out there not yet accounted for, or that they may have become extinct since those samples were collected. Okay, let's do a once-over of the area after we get some food and drink, and then we're probably just gonna have to head back and get some tablets. Hey, remember what I said about actually using this Pathfinder tool? Why don't we do that? Pathfind, yes. Okay. Cool. Do we just, like, line them up together, or what? So, like, over here. Oh, okay, it doesn't, like, make lines, it just points in the direction. Okay, that works.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
I don't like the phrase intensive study.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is
Hey,
strongly
warper
advised.
parts. Great. Were they building warpers or dissecting them? Who can say? I don't like the idea of self-scanning right now. I get the feeling it's going to be bad news. Is there anything beyond this area? I don't think so, actually. I think this is the long and the short of it. So we need a tablet. What kind of tablet? Let's double check that. Is there anything up here? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, you can push them. That's fun. That looks like data that we desperately need. And we need a purple tablet. Okay. Cool. Can we make a purple tablet? I mean, we don't have a crafting bench. We don't have the whatever you call it here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Be handy to have stuff on here, but it doesn't have it. Seems like a big oversight, if you ask me. Okay, what did we get? We got more terminal data and some scan data. Warper parts. The organic parts on display contain DNA from dozens of different organisms, largely originating off-world. They are in varying stages of augmentation with advanced technologies to set up lines to suggest these self-warping constructs were built, maintained, and deployed by the aliens that designed this facility. Okay. Kara contagion profile. This terminal contains extensive data regarding the bacterial contagion identified as Kara. First encountered during routine network expansion on Outer Worlds. Network error resulted in routine quarantine procedure failure. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core worlds. Confirmed deaths 143 billion individuals. I like how it's a network error that causes this, as if it spread through the internet. That's strange wording. Like, I guess it is an alien translation. Bacterial mechanisms attaches to healthy living cells and mutates the base genetic structure. I mean, that's a lot of stuff, actually. Stage 1, gradual immune system failure. Stage 2, green skin lesions and flu-like symptoms. Stage 3, unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Stage 4, complete shutdown of executive function. Emergency step taken. Core world quarantine. Bacterial samples distributed to isolated disease research facilities for vaccine development. Treatment procedure unknown. Oh gee, let's self-scan and see what stage we're on.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to data bank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Who could have guessed? Hello, tablet? Oh. Oh, hello. You've been infected with pixels. Alright. Now we go with the tablet. I like how we just put our gloves back on after the infection showed up. Been infected with a previously unknown waterborne bacterium, is currently multiplying in your bloodstream. Estimated incubation time 2 weeks. Your immune system is currently combating the infection at low efficacy. You may already be experiencing flu-like symptoms and skin irritation. These will likely be exacerbated as the bacterium takes hold. Immediate priority should be abatement and eradication of the infection. Salvage further alien research data on a possible vaccine. Investigate the mechanisms which have enabled the indigenous ecosystem to inhibit the symptoms of the infection. I don't know if they have, but I don't know how they'd survive if they hadn't, right? Strange. Let's see what it costs to make a purple tablet. Because I don't know if we have one with us. We need 2 diamonds. And it was definitely purple, it wasn't orange. Okay, well I don't know if we have a purple tablet or diamonds. But I guess we'll go look at home. Okay.
Engine powering.
I mean, I know where to get diamonds easily if we need them. It's just a matter of luck, really. Where else can we get lithium other than the island? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if the mountains around the island, like the underground mountains, underwater mountains that the island are part of, because it's not a floating island like the Degassi Island. That was just like a real, true blue, normal island. Where are we going? These lights do not help much. That's quartz. That's just regular. Okay, we found regular, normal stuff. That looks like, okay. Actually, that might be useful. You see what I see? No? Okay, well that's lead. That's not what I was looking at. Yeah, you're not lead, buddy. What are you? Is it lithium? Could be lithium. Nope, it's titanium. Here we go. $11 titanium. Okay, well, could be better, could be worse. You wanna let me in? Come on, you can do it. I believe. Nope. Okay, I don't believe. Alright, we have what we came for, the most valuable resource on Earth. The same titanium we could have gotten from anywhere else. We had to go all the way down here to find it. Alright, now we just need to find our way out of this pit. That's basically where we are. It's a pit. You know, I like to complain about high beams as much as the next person. These lights could do a lot better. Also, it's not like there's any other drivers on this road. I could get away with using my high beams constantly. But first I need to have high beams. What are you? Is that diamond? That might be diamond. Let's grab that maybe diamond. Maybe we go down that way. Oh, hello, maybe diamond. There was some ruby here too. Yes, I will grab you. All these precious gems that are apparently property of the company we work for, because this is a libertarian hellscape. I don't even know where we're trying to escape. Like I say we cure the virus and then just relax on the planet for the rest of our days, right? It's basically one long vacation. So there's the big hole. Big hole's not too far. This does all lead into itself. But I'm gonna avoid the big hole, because the big hole is where what's his name is, and that's why we have that. Although I'd like to not use that unless I have to. We didn't run into him on our way in. There's some more ruby. I'm not gonna grab it. We don't need ruby that much yet. Instead, let's try and head back to the bone zone and get out of here. This is a different entrance than the other one. I don't think he's here, because the Ghost Leviathan would have a lot of trouble navigating these branches. I say with absolutely no certainty, and on a constant vigilant lookout for him on the off chance that we just happened to miss him the first time. Oh, no, there he is. Okay. Cool. Is he coming after us? I don't think so. No? No, he's not. Well, it's mighty kind of you, big fella. I want to abuse your hospitality. I'll get out of the way. So he is here. It's just, he's pretty easy to avoid. Works for me. There's some uranite. I don't think we need uranite, though. We could start doing nuclear power. It seems like more of a hassle than it's worth. Ooh, lots of quartz down there, too. I'm not worried about you. You're probably just a, at least I hope you're just... Okay, no, there's ampules. Yeah, it's just crab squids, okay. So I just want to head up and out. Do you like the different biome-specific soundtracks? Sort of reminds me of Terraria. I think Minecraft does that now, doesn't it? It's got, like, nether biome-specific music. It took them long enough, and really, if you're going to do that, you need to go all in and just have different songs for each individual area to provide character. I wonder if they're going to do that with, like, new future areas in the game. Oh, hello, big boy. Hey, you have stuff on you. That means silver. Let's get that. Gotta get that cash money, as they say. Sounds very offended that I'm walking on him. It's like, buddy, if you didn't want me to walk on you, you should maybe not stand so close to the surface, and then I wouldn't be able to. Not having a lot of luck with this. You definitely know these drop copper now. I mean, silver. They're not dropping it in any significant amounts. Which is a shame. All we need is like 2, and that's 3 more lures. And considering we don't always necessarily need to use a lure for each encounter with a Leviathan, that's not bad. They're just nice to have as like an insurance policy, essentially. Even if he had aggroed us, I don't think I would have used one on that Ghost Leviathan unless we were in trouble. I would have just sped up and tried to escape his, like, radius. And if he almost destroyed the... There we go, there's 1 silver. If he got close to destroying the Cyclops, I would have used one then, just to help get away. Maybe get a bit away and then turn the engine off so he can't attack again and heal up and then try and skedaddle again. That's probably the best way to go about it. We have plenty of titanium and copper now. We have more than enough copper to last us a good while. Not a lot of silver, though, which is a concern. Are you silver? No, that's nickel. Okay. Let's look for tablet, just in case we do have a purple tablet still. Okay, nice. We don't even have to make one. That's handy. Well, that means we could just get some food and head on back in. Hey, there's a whole ocean, you know. You don't gotta hog it. Some people just don't know how to drive. There's another vent that's telling, I suppose. And it's pretty close to the entrance to the bone zone, so I wonder if those other vents we've seen, particularly the ones near the Degassi Island, if those mean something. I suppose they do, because that's where the Stargate is, thereabouts. Interesting. not like the sudden shift in music, coupled with the red dots on the radar. I could do without that. Please tell me that's just because we're in a spooky biome and not because some new unknown horror is after me. Okay, that's... It's not cool, game. Not cool. So, from what we've seen so far, Ghosty Boy tends to stick to the east side of the cave. We want to go west anyways because we want to take a left to get to the ruined area. So if we just hug the left wall, we should be alright. Alright being a relative term. Is that more... I don't know if we need more titanium. I mean, probably the rate we use it, but let's just focus on seeing what this tablet will get us first. Then we could do some exploration and exploitation. This is basically a 4X game, right? Is that a big thing of... Hold on, no, we're definitely... Okay, that's a lot of quartz. Okay, cool. Definitely doing that right now. I should probably turn the engine off so we're not wasting battery. But yeah, no, are you kidding me? Quartz? Okay, actually, maybe we should move forward a little bit so we're not just dropping the prawn suit into the middle of the brine. I'm sure it could take it, but I wouldn't want to have to fish it out, per se. We could also spend this time to look for some more of that sulfur that we need. That's... no.
Welcome aboard.
Let's do the prawn suit first. And we didn't make a storage increase for the prawn suit. That's my bad. Oh, yeah, see, even moving the thing, we were still a little close. That's fine. I'm picking up all this quartz right now because I'm going to use most of it to, like, put windows in the base. It's a little dark. I could do with more windows. I don't like feeling claustrophobic. It's not that I have claustrophobia or anything. I'm much more of like an open plan house type of guy. Actually, that's not true at all. I much prefer not having windows into my living or sleeping spaces because I'm paranoid. But in a video game, it looks real nice. And I don't have to worry about things staring at me. Or do I? Do I really want windows? Okay, so that's all the quartz. Now here's a question. How deep is this thing? Like, can this thing go into the brine? Would it be okay in the brine? That's uranite. I don't want uranite. How deep is this brine? I can't tell. I think it's not that deep. Doesn't seem to be damaging, though. Okay. Cool. What are you? Copper. Okay, I don't need copper. This is fun. Yeah, this does not seem to be damaging in any way. So we could just look for that stuff we need. Just pick it up with our grubby little robot hands. Okay. That's not too bad. I just need to make sure I don't press E under any circumstances, because that would be very bad. I don't even know if we'd be able to rescue this thing if it got stuck under here without us in it. You know? A lot of copper down here. I suppose that's good. I don't suppose we need... Oh. How much space do we have left? Apparently more than I thought. I guess that quartz does not drop a lot. Nope, okay, we're out of room. We want to get back into Cyclops. Or at least out of the brine. For just a moment. Okay, that's... Oh, it brings the heat with it. That makes a disturbing amount of sense for the way this game usually operates. Okay, are we done being hot? Can we stop being hot? Is it just hot in general down here? Whatever. Okay, grab all this. Grab as much of this as possible. Okay, cool. Get back in the prawn, where it's not hot. It's 52 degrees. How hot is that? It doesn't sound that hot. I'm not good with Celsius, okay? Suppose we need, like, a heat-resistant suit like we have the lead one. But considering the game just handed us a radiation-resistant suit the second we encountered radiation, and we've been encountering heat, and it hasn't exactly given us anything. I'm kind of at a loss as to how we're supposed to acquire a radiation heat-resistant suit. Do we just need to find the quote-unquote lava zone? Is that what's supposed to happen? Alright, let's look around a little bit more. I want that sulfur so we can make like upgraded jets and some other stuff. This one specific brine pool does not seem to be that useful. What are you? Oh wait, I think I know what that is. There's nickel. That's just more copper. That's uranite? Or gold. Okay, well we don't need gold either. I've not seen a single other thing of like hydrogen. Not hydrogen. Whatever that stuff was. The sulfur. Is it in that little pool? It's a cute little brine pool. No titanium, as if we need it. This is just a veritable buffet of all of the ores that we already have. Like more silver, okay. I don't even need more silver at this point. I could spend these stupid decoys as much as I want now, really. What we don't have is sulfur. That's what I want. What I really, really want. A lot of ruined alien technology down here. I guess we're getting close to it. I've not seen any of that stuff, though. I don't know if warpers can warp us out of this thing. That would be bad. So let's not find out. Of course, this brine isn't the insta-kill I'm acting like it is. But last time we got in it, we did literally get stuck in the ground. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm not too keen on repeating it either. You want to go deeper in? I guess we're going deeper in. That's magnetite. Hello. We need that for something. Couldn't tell you what that something is, but we definitely need it for something. Some more nickel. I think we're good on most resources at this point. Oh, this place. Okay, you know, this place is safe. Relatively speaking. So let's just look for more of that stupid... You? No, it's uranite again. More uranite. There, I saw... We have one piece of that sulfur, and I cannot find a single other piece of it. You think it would be all over this place. I guess brine isn't technically specifically sulfurous. I wonder if this is just a really rare element in this area and it's more common in like a volcanic area. That would make sense, actually, now that I said it out loud. I'll grab this magnetite though. That's handy. Are you a magnetite deposit? No, it's a lithium deposit. Okay. Good to know though. What are you, purple thing? A gel sack. I think those are handy for something. Should you be down here, buddy? I don't know if you should be able to do that. With translucent skin and paper bones and all that. You think the ghost rays would be weak to the brine, if anything. But I guess this is their home environment. Question, am I stuck down here? Maybe if I stand on top of this. No, we should be able to make it. Just barely. Those guys don't seem too hostile to us. That's good. Nope. We're good. Alright, you know what? Cut it out. Just give him a little boop on the nose. He leaves you alone. Alright, we are full up on stuff. Okay. So I guess we're not going to get a look at that until we get back to base. For now, let's put you up
All systems
and then
online.
head back into the cube.
Engine powering up.
I don't know why I said that with such disdain.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, yeah, I probably should. I've been paying attention to that. Hello, Warper. You can't get me. I'm in a Cyclops. Those are the rules. At least I think they're the rules. Hey, buddy. Jeez, they're really swarming this place now that I've been here. I wonder if it's because we're more infected. That would be great. Wouldn't that be fun? Now let's, instead of staring at it through the eye of the Cyclops, why don't we get a little above it? That way when we exit, we're right where we need to be. I should probably turn the power off.
Engine powering
Okay.
down.
We don't have the room to eat or drink. That's not good. Let's store some stuff. I guess we'll store some of this quartz. Okay. I think we're good. Let's head in. Yeah, I heard a warper. I'm getting this out. Tablet. There you go. Specimen research data.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. What does that do for us? Small herbivore gamma. Entry seems to reference the common peeper. Shows no immunity to infection. Death commonly occurs within 4 days. Shows symptom remission on exposure to enzyme 42, but symptoms quickly recur. Shows advanced learning behavior. Shows some capacity to transmit enzymes to other specimens. Leviathan embryos. Adult specimen too large to study in containment. Egg specimens acquired from nesting site. Embryos show no signs of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks. Small sample of eggs has been retained for continued high-priority research on Leviathan hatching mechanisms. Large carnivore theta, off-site lab established to study remains, shows some potential for immunity to infection, but physical remains so far proved insufficient for full reconstruction. Unidentified Leviathan, well, I mean, they're all unidentified. Leviathan species has been assigned designator Sea Emperor. Okay, it's been identified. Bone samples from Emperor specimens indicate some potential for Kara immunity. Single specimen captured for study, a purpose-built containment facility construction in volcanic region at depth 1.4 kilometers. While it is unlikely that the Emperor specimen is still contained with the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data there on the aliens' attempts to develop a vaccine. How deep can we go again? That's what I thought. Huh.
Engine powering up.
Maybe we can make the upgrades that make us go deeper now that we have, like, magnetite and stuff. So let's head home, I guess. This has been a fruitful expedition. Alright, my efforts at sneaking have thus far gotten us stuck in this tree. Let's just... Can we get free? Yes, yes, maybe. Okay, cool. Now that we have a bunch of silver, let's just take the path of least resistance and drop a flare if we have to. We might not even have to. Let's see, big buddy. He's not on the radar either. We'll cross our fingers. Are real cars this annoying about getting close to structures? Because it's pretty annoying in this game. This is why if I ever buy a car, it's going to be like a classic Jeep or like a Beetle. It's a really old, solid steel vehicle that runs on gasoline. You might be saying, Ty, that's bad for the environment. And yeah, but so is like planned obsolescence. Those things will last forever if you take care of them. Alright, we're out. That looks like more resources we could be mining. Yeah, I'm beginning to like the prawn suit more and more, actually. It's handy. I wonder if real submarines ever breach like that. I can't imagine it's good for the old bones. Magnetite, metal oxide with magnetic properties, and a gel sac. I don't know if you scanned either of those. So why don't we do that real quick? If you consume those. I'm pretty sure we've picked up gel sacs or something. Yeah, okay, so we know what gel sacs are. Apparently we know what magnetite is. Is that not stuff we needed, though? Also, yeah, we got some new windows. It's a little more airy in here. Not upstairs, though, because upstairs is more of like a working area. We need space for lockers, really. We need kyanite. And I don't know where we're going to get kyanite. Okay. And the next prawn suit, also kyanite. Cool. Storage is titanium and lithium. We could do that, though. That's probably going to help with our drilling capabilities. We could put hull reinforcement on the prawn suit. It doesn't seem to get attacked all that often, and it seems pretty capable of defending itself with, like, the drill arm. So I don't know if that's actually that useful. That's definitely useful, though, because how much does that increase our storage capacity by? I can't tell. One, two, three, four, two... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a lot. Can we stack those? Do we want to stack those? What else could we put in the I know there's like Spider-Man web slingers, but I don't know where to find stuff anymore. Because it's not like we're gonna find blueprints for things in alien ruins, but we're also not gonna find much more in the way of like human ruins. Did we just miss stuff? Am I missing something? That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, we still don't know about the sonar. That'd be useful. If I know how sonar works, which I think I do. That could come in handy. We don't have thermoreactor. We don't have any more crystal and sulfur. So we don't actually have much more than we did before. I thought magnetite was going to come in handy, and I guess I was wrong. What did I think we needed it for? Repulsion cannon requires magnetite. And the Seamoth depth modules. But not much else. Huh. Oh well. Seamoth sonar. Okay, so a lot of Seamoth stuff. Localized gravity distortion torpedo. Okay, I don't know if we need that. As cool as that sounds. But I'm not seeing... Yeah, I don't think this was the big break we were thinking of. Oh well. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of this episode of Subnautica. We may not have gotten all the wondrous boons we may have wanted from this episode, but we do have one thing we didn't have last episode, which is a sense of direction. 1.4 kilometers down is a bit beyond our current crush depth, which says to me that we should be able to find the materials we need between where we've been and where we're going. So tune into that next episode. I think we could stand to be on longer excursions than we have been. I've mostly been returning to base once we filled up on materials. I could just stuff that in one of the lockers on the Cyclops. I think with the decoys, the odds of the Cyclops getting destroyed are very slim unless we run into another freak accident. So let's hope that doesn't happen. In any case, I'll see you next time.